Last chunk of deck boxes that have the field centers are now live. A few people said, "Hey Robbie, can we put these back up?" This is your chance to get them. I'll leave a link down below so you can grab yours today. Let's pass on over to Weekend Market Watch, shall we? A big 30% of you that have not smashed the ever-living crap out of that, subscribe and smash it so you guys don't miss out. Morales content. Sleeve Chief is doing a nice little restock on a couple of things this week, and if you use discount code MCOL40, you will get the chance to save. I'll leave a link down below so you guys can grab their stuff today, and the Hero Stock bundle as well. So something for you guys to look forward to. Wild Survivors actually had like a day to kind of settle through here, and I was very curious to see. Fossil digs have settled about $79. It's actually pretty good. Oviraptors actually are still cruise controlling. Very, very high up here in terms of price. 94? Okay, interesting. I've seen a lot of people just kind of coming through and, chomping these off. Xeno at 75, that went down. Ultimate Conductor at 88 still. There can only be one or holding at 81. I'm very curious to see how this is going to go. Animador's down at 66. Rosin's at 78. The burger actually it's still floating above $70. I'm actually very curious to know how this one is going to settle. This has been, obviously it's not like Gate Guardian, but the fact that this is more of a fan favorite at this point is very interesting. Dr. Madlove at 70. Box is also at $70 right now. That's very, very interesting. What else we got back here? Vanquish Soul Heavy Borgers, 69. Stake Your Soul at 77. Kaiser Varius at 60. Then we have the Chef's Special Recipe at 45. The At Table, 45. Tankies at 58. These crashed down very hard. Ground Xeno actually shot up very, very, very crazily high. Dinosaur players were not having this. They actually came through and destroyed these on the market. If you did the pre-order deals for these, you got rewarded so hard. Oh man. Rock of the Vanquishers, $20 now. Stake Your Soul, $18. Wow. This stuff continues to get cheaper by the day. Okay. Wow, the core really does push down from here. Very, very interesting. Oof. I think a lot of the lower stuff's going to have value. Are there any CRs that have not had sells yet? I think we've seen pretty much everything have some sort. Yeah, everything has had some sort of movement at this stage. Well, congratulations to Wild Survivors. You've kind of defied a lot of the expectations that people had. The dinosaur players are actually crazy right now about these buyouts. And once again, I'm not surprised to see the things that we're seeing across the board with this set. Next up here, all of the interesting things back here in the sci-frame department. First of all, Gamma. Check in. None of these have moved. We're continuing the downward spiral for this card. And I think we're going to continue to see this. Yeah. It looks like 300 is still the lowest first. The interesting thing is that the card, supposed to be crashing down in value for the highest rarity. It's really not. We're down to $14. We're down to $3.50 for these. Rares have already crashed down to $2. Delta is now a $7 card. If you've been following a lot of the other sci-frame department buyouts, this should be your spell negator. Beta's still up in the $3 department here, and Epsilons are also starting to spike. So now that we've lost Gamma, which was literally the best one, people are now looking to the spell and the trap negators, to kind of fill those additional spots if need be. Now, not to say that they're not crazy other option trees, but they're just not the same as Gamma is. The value that Gamma brings to the table overall is just infinitely better than what you get out of, the others. So kind of keep that in mind. Messiah. This has been brought up as an interesting tech choice at this point in time. And I think I've only seen one deck consider this, and was some straight Mathmech deck. It's a small world target, but Mathmech is already struggling out here. These have rewound back down to that $60 price point. Yeah, look at this. We're back down to $60 already. Now, this was an incredibly cute tech choice to actually try to play against, purely, and try to, get your free wins where you could, but it didn't last very long. Who's to know here in the future that this will take back off, but I don't think it will. I think by the time that this card will become good again, it will have a reprint, and it'll probably continue to take on down. But once again, Starlights have resettled down. If you were somebody that, you know, kicked themselves in the butt for not picking this up last time, yeah, they're continuing to go down. Maybe they'll go under 60. Maybe it'll be worth picking up then, but that's what the market's doing on that. Link into Zav Reigns. This is always interesting to me because for some reason people are looking at this card right now and they're like, hey, you know, like this is something you should talk about, Robbie. Let's talk about it. There are nearly 300 listings. There are exactly 300 listings on the market right now, and the card is very, very cheap. I don't think we're going to have a Pran Kids incident ever again. Also, to be fair, these tins were some of the most open product out there. But I will say, this is one of those cards I'd make sure I have a play set of. It's one of those things you never know in the game of Yu-Gi-Oh! Where something particularly crazy could actually happen. So that's my 2 cents on it. Especially, you know, when a place that's effectively $1 with shipping. All right. Yes. So all of the value that has been had back here in this packet. First of all, Ulti Water Enchantresses are $25 a piece. That's nuts to me. Ultras are $10, and then Collector's Rares are, no, $55. It's actually very interesting just seeing the value of this set and how it's shaped up. Rite of Armesiers are still floating 100 plus right now. Actually, we haven't had any sales on this in quite a little bit. But yeah, you're still floating at like $100 plus for the Collector's Rares. That's definitely interesting. Foxy Tunes are still floating at 70s. Huh, okay. Water Enchantresses, oh, like I said, still 55s. Torrential Tributes from this set, still $50. Okay. E-Tele's here, look like they're still kind of doing their thing. Wow, some of these actually just recently sold. Yeah, about $40. Okay, so we have movements back here. Exo Sister stuff just still floating. Actually, this is kind of interesting. These are kind of low in listings. Punk Amazing Dragons, kind of dipping down a little bit here. Ogre Dances at 35s. Solemn Strikes at 34s. Wow. That's some pretty interesting drop-offs. Only 31 packs. Sophia's 31 listings. That looks normal. These are 23s. Okay. Hornet Drones have dipped down. Man. Regular packs are still $10. Looks like Exo Sister stuff is starting to do some things. I haven't seen anything in the Exo Sister department move right now. But the fact that we are seeing Exo Sister value? Okay, what else? Magnificas are down to, okay, 150 effectively, 170, sure. Martha's are cheap as well. It's just, Mikhail's has low listings for the Collector's Rare. Huh. That's an interesting thing to see, I guess. Okay, market. Sure, what else we got back here? Eradicator Epidemic Virus. I love the fact that the Ultras are $7. Supers, oh, the commons are $2. Thank you, Rare. Thank you. I'm glad that, you know, this is actually doing its thing now. Yeah, nice 5 cents here. Refresh the tab here and see if it made any difference. Yeah, the rare's very, very cheap. I still love the fact that a common is ultra super expensive here. Hello, Eradicator. How are you? Near Mint sold for 172, and another light play for 170 for First Ed. Those are actually some of the cheapest First Eds that I've seen in a very long time. That's actually like disgustingly high. What? Yeah, 125. Get a mod play here for 158, 215. So we do have a pretty big uptick on the market here for Eradicator. 227 for Italian, 38 turns in text. That's kind of cool. That looks clean. German version here for 230. Yeah, you're hitting about the 240 on up mark. 300 for near mint, which is pretty crazy. And then Dark Will No More's here. And, you know, this card is, a lot of people kind of looking at this right now going, hey, you know, like, this might actually be like the card of the format. $7, $6. Yeah, you're looking at like $7 a piece on these right now. Dollars, $2, and then dollars. And then, yeah, that's what we're kind of looking at in today's market. it's a very interesting place, that's for sure. So what do you think? Please leave a comment down below, tell me what you guys think, and I'll see your beautiful faces back here later in the day, guys. Peace out. Patrons, thank you.
Thank you so much for watching. Check out these other videos.